Hello everybody, this is Corey Taylor with Taylor Media Group. We're going to be covering the topic of video marketing today. And the idea behind video is it gets you everywhere now. So let's get started. So what if you could have your message seen at the exact moment when a prospect is searching for a solution and is ready to buy? What if you could dominate your local market and be that go-to person? What if you had a way to build instant authority and credibility and in the process get more customers on autopilot? And what if you had a way to be at the top of Google in as little as 10 minutes? Folks, that's what video is going to be able to offer you. So let's get into what video marketing is. Simply put, it's the new kid on the block. And we're not talking about the new bully. We're talking about this golden haired child that showed up. Everybody loves him. Everybody wants video. In fact, Google says 80% of all online advertising will be video in the next 3 to 5 years. Video offers an even playing field. The little guys can beat the big guys. The big guys no longer control what the advertising medias are. They still control what TV is, television and newspapers and those kind of traditional advertising, but they don't control online advertising and video in particular. Video highly influences consumer opinion and perception. Video is one of the highest authority and trust building mediums available, and compared to other mediums, video is extremely cost effective. So why video works so well? Well, 15 billion videos are watched in the US every month. 52% of all web traffic is video. Now look at this, it's eMarketer back in 2007. We've come a long way since then. Today, 200 million people view online video every month in the US. Video listings show up in all search engines. In fact, on Google in as little as 10 minutes. And to that, I've actually had one show up in 3 minutes after posting. And the reason video is so wide open and such a great advertising media for small business is because the human brain is optimized for story and the immersive sensory experiences. And that's exactly what video offers. So what are the benefits of video? Well, video attracts a much larger audience. You're online with your video. Video appeals to more of the viewer's senses. Video decreases or eliminates the need to sell. Video creates desire for your product or service automatically. Video lets you own your message, thus control your brand. And this is something I want to touch on. You know, social media is huge. Companies no longer control their brand. The big boys are having a hard time understanding this because social media lets the consumers have control. But video actually, there's ways to structure your video where you actually can control how a consumer views your company. And there's ways to get their questions answered and even give them information that they didn't know. For example, questions that they don't know to ask. Think about it. If you give somebody questions that they should ask, that they don't know to ask, because you don't know what you don't know, they're going to trust you. So let's move on. Video allows you to distinguish yourself from your competition. Video aids in word-of-mouth advertising. Video allows you to establish credibility. And I have to throw this in there, we're getting tight here. Video allows you to educate your customers. So what are the uses of video? Video can be used as a how-to step-by-step tutorial, as a training platform. And to this note, I use video to teach my new people how to run certain areas of my business, whether it's software or different things. I can do a video of what I'm doing and give that to them, and they'll learn, you know, through the video 2 or 3 times, going through it 2 or 3 times, where it would take me 2 or 3 days to teach them. And so video, people learn very, very fast through video. Video is a great lead generation tool, a great business promotion tool. a product or service demonstration tool. And these are just some of the ways. There's a lot of ways, folks. There really is. Video is a great product review tool. It's obviously a powerful sales tool. And I had to throw this in there. It can even be used as a personal greeting card. So what's the problem? Well, nowadays consumers they're sick and tired of being interrupted and sold to. So they're overstimulated, and what's happening is they're becoming numb to traditional advertising. So what video offers is a way around that. And here's my point. The solution is to get a one-on-one conversation with your customer, potential customer, and the video offers you that. It's a way to get a golden. It's a golden opportunity to really get them to focus in on what you have to offer, because people don't go to the yellow pages, to newspapers, the traditional advertising. They don't go there anymore. They go online to find the best possible solution for their problem, for their needs. And that right in itself is what video just really dominates at. It puts you as the solution to their problem. And the note of that is if you're on the first page of Google, which is the organic, right down the middle, the organic listings. For everybody that doesn't know what the organic, it's the free paid or free listings. The paid is on the right. That's called pay-per-click on the right. And that's when you're talking about getting on the free listings, that's huge. Because not only are you saving money by not paying in the pay-per-click for somebody to click on your ad, the consumers are more likely, 70% of consumers that go to a web page will look at the organic. They won't look at the pay-per-click. They'll look at the organic, and they'll click on the first, second, third, clear down to the fifth is where all the clicks come in on that first page. So if you're on the second page, third page, on down, it's not doing you any good. You have to be on the first page in the first 5 listings, at least on the first page. So why video? Why now? This is really a question I get quite often. Well, video will be a $7.1 billion industry by 2012, and some experts are predicting even more than that. So that may be an understatement. Like we said, Google says 80% of online advertising will be video in 3 to 5 years. In fact, Google bought YouTube as a 3-year-old company, mind you. Bought them for $1.65 billion. Now, why did YouTube get so popular? It's because consumers want video. And so when we talk about being on the first page of Google, there's a first mover's advantage that's taking place. It's real hard for your competitors to knock you off of the first page of the organic, the free, after you get there. And so you get there with your video first, and it's going to be really hard for them to knock you off. It can be done. I do it every day, but there's techniques that will be able to bump you down or bump you above your competition if they happen to have be up there on it. So, but once you get there with your video, and mind you, Google loves video, you're gonna stay there. You're gonna stick. We've seen video stay for 2 years without doing anything to them, because Google wants relevant content for what people search for. So if they search for something you offer, and you offer relevant content and value, you're going to stay there. And this is going to be the end of our tutorial. But if you have any questions that you need answered, drop us a line at www.thinktmg.com. Until our next tutorial, have a great day. Bye-bye.